Hello everyone, I am Raundler and you are watching Fulham vs Chelsea Premier League. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third party footage, assets, or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self produced for entertainment purpose only.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's a monster matchup.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure on, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Oh, it is over the line. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tete. Anderson. Cucurella makes the interception. Fofana. Colwill. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. And it's Raul. Here's Smith Rowe. Berger. And here's Raul. Raul! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
James. Chalobah. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. What a throw in. James. Pedro Neto. Played out wide. Lovely feet. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Reed, aim forwards. Berger. Bassi. Diop. Diop, gently done. Smith Rowe. Oh, can he get onto this? João Pedro. Caicedo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Diop. Smith Rowe. Proves too strong. Colwell. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. James. They get a throw in. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's onside. Pedro Neto with a beautifully timed run. Robinson. Anderson. Berger. João Pedro. Fernandez. Nice control. Cucurella puts them all in. Bassi gets it clear. And it's Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Cross goes in there.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Smith Rowe. Raul. Berger. Tete. Anderson. Smith Rowe looks to get on the end of this. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. And he goes cross-field. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Fernandez. And here's Palmer. Palmer. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Deftly away. Fernandez. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. It's a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Across it goes. And it's made its way to him. Chukwueze. Caicedo. Played back in. Now it's João Pedro. Robinson. Tete. Chukwueze. Anderson. Tete. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Fernandez. Out towards the flank. Cucurella crosses. Tries to get it clear. That is lovely. Now it's Fernandez. Cucurella. He's in a good position here. Over to the left. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Smith Rowe. Robinson. Reed. Diop. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Berger. That's a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Got rid. João Pedro. And it's Caicedo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Reed. Smith Rowe on a charge down the left. Smith Rowe not want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Berger. And it's played forward. And here's Raul. Raul! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
James. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. James. Smith Rowe. Diop. Anderson. Bassi. Reed. Smith Rowe. Reed. Smith Rowe. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. James. Caicedo. James. Palmer. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Caicedo. Now the cross. Oh, great header! He can get that clear. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Anderson. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And we're not going to make any further progress now. James. Oh, that's nice. And here's Neto. That's the throw. Pedro Neto. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Smith Rowe. And it's Raul. Reed. Chukwueze. Anderson. Berger. Anderson. Reed. Robinson. Bassi. Anderson. Chukwueze. Tete. Bassi. Berger. Anderson. Reed. Diop forwards and with intent. Robinson. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to get it away. Reed. Smith Rowe.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Robinson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Let's roll. Reed. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colwell. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Looking for a decent ball in. Fernandez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Smith Rowe. Now it's Jimenez. Berger. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. João Pedro. That looks a good ball through. Pedro Neto. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Berger. Anderson, forwards and with intent. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Berger. And it's Raul. Chukwueze! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmer. Cucurella. Fofana shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chukwueze. Reed, aim forwards. And it's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe made out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. In with the challenge. Smith Rowe. Berger spread out to the left. That's really well cleared. And it's Reed. Robinson. Now it's Smith Rowe. Oh, sweet feet. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Palmer. Palmer goes on a run down the left wing. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Bit of a misjudgment. Chukwueze. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fernandez. That's good play. Can he deliver? Fernandez gets a cross in. Now it's Schwab. There's the shot! James cross shoots! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Jimenez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Fofana. Moved on forwards. James. Pedro Neto. Raul. Caicedo. Chukwueze, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bassi. And it's played forward. Palmer, gently done. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Pedro Neto. A chance to play it in. Gets it away. And that is out of play. Oh, cracking ball. Chukwueze. Now it's Jimenez. Smith Rowe. Chukwueze. Now it's Jimenez. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Robinson. And here's Raul.
Raul Jimenez, well, he was given the time and room.
There's the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Out for a throw. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Too much on that, it's gone out. James, shifted upfield. Caicedo, out to the left it goes. Reed, Berger. Reed, over to the left. Colwell. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. James. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Smith Rowe. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fofana. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. James. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Anderson, aim forwards. Robinson. Reed. Raul. Now it's Chukwueze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bassi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Chukwueze. Reed. Berger. And here's Chukwueze. And here's Raul. Up he goes! Pedro Neto. And it's James. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Reed. Smith Rowe. Diop forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Out to the right. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tete, gently done. Moved on forwards. Now it's Chukwueze. Chalobah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fofana does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Fernandez played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. In it comes. Gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tete. Bassi. Reed. Robinson. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Cucurella, and it's lofted through here. Smith Rowe. Now, where's he looking? Reed. Tete. Aim forwards. Palmer. Dinks one through. It's a goal kick. Diop. Reed. Berger. And it's played forward. Tete. Bassi. Bassi shifted upfield. And it's Raul. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Berger. And here's Raul. Jimenez spread out to the left. And he's dealt with that well. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Fernandez can get it clear. It's a good run down the right. Pedro Neto. James. It's a promising run he's making on the right. In by James. That is a brilliant interception. Tete, gently done. Berger. Chukwueze. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Reed. Reed forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a mighty effort. No, he's got that completely wrong. James. Moved on forwards. Well, played right into his path. And the flag has stayed down. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Diop. Bassi. Reed. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Great work on the overlap. And he shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's played forward. Smith Rowe. Now he's off and running. Wins the duel this time. Fernandez, who's set up one goal so far. Caicedo, aim forwards. João Pedro caresses it through. Not the most accurate pass. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Diop. Diop, gently done. Cucurella. Chalobah. Chalobah shifted upfield. Anderson. Berger. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Reed. Berger. Anderson. Forwards and with intent. Chalobah. Fofana. And it's played forward. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. And here's Palmer. And here's Palmer. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
João Pedro really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Jimenez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chalobah, aim forwards. Diop. Berger. Reed. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. Raul. And it's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. Bassi. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Diop. Bassi shifted upfield. Robinson given the lift of his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Chalobah. Chalobah gently done. And play for a throw. Tete. Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. Succumbs to the pressure. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cucurella. Caicedo. Half an hour played now. A searching ball out wide. That'll be a throw. Berger with a fine tackle. Smith Rowe. He could be in here. Now it's Chukwueze. And it's Berger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chukwueze. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Chukwueze.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all around.
Robinson. Reed. Chukwueze. And there's the shot!
Chukwueze made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Fernandez. There will be a throw-in. Tete. Anderson. Berger. Reed. Robinson. Diop. Reed. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. And it's Cucurella. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that was very necessary. James. Fernandez knocks it out wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Robinson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anderson. Chukwueze. And it's Raul. Chukwueze showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Palmer. Chukwueze does really well to win the ball there. Berger. Anderson. That'll be a throw-in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chukwueze. Reed. Chukwueze. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Fofana. Fernandez. Palmer. Chalobah. Oh, can he get onto this? And here Here's Raul. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. And it's Fernandes. Cucurella. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cucurella crosses. Smith Rowe. Showing good feet. Robinson. Here's Smith Rowe. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Plays it out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. James. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. João Pedro. Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Chukwueze. Pedro Neto. James. Caicedo. Berger, aim forwards. Smith Rowe. Reed. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Palmer. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chukwueze. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. James. Robinson cuts out the pass. Reed. Robinson. Anderson. Tete. Chabot. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes. João Pedro. Cucurella. Now it's Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Berger. Now that's well seen too. Jimenez. Oh, good spread. And it's Raul. Smith Rowe. Reed. Robinson looking to hit the byline here. There are a few waiting for it. Berger. Reed. Robinson played out to the left flank. That's going to go a long way. Diop have it back and can go again. Tete. Bassi. Berger. Reed. Out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's João Pedro. James. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
James plays it short. Cucurella puts the ball in. Reed. Smith Rowe. Reed. Chukwueze. Fernandez. James making good progress on the right-hand side. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Smith Rowe. Fernandez. Palmer. Played out wide. Fernandez. Throwing. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Reed. Smith Rowe. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Ball's gone out of play. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Chukwueze. Bassi. Reed. Diop. Bassi. Reed. Robinson. Now it's Jimenez. Nice physical challenge. And it's Raul. Berger. João Pedro. Fernandez. Over to the left. And here's Palmer. Palmer. Cross in, looks like a good one. Leno claims it, and the danger passes. Chukwueze. Cross into the box. And he's there to get rid. Chukwueze crossed in once more. And claimed it back swiftly. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Fofana. João Pedro. Cucurella picks it up now. Oh, smashing header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Berger. Anderson. Chukwueze. Tete. Reed. Robinson. Reed. Smith Rowe. Reed. Berger. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way through. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Picks it up out wide. Anderson. Bassi. Tete, gently done. Berger. Caicedo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Palmer. Nicely shaped cross. Diop. Anderson, shifted upfield. Berger. Reed. And it's played forward. Chalobah. Palmer, now he's off and running. That's very neat. Cucurella crosses. He's cut it out. Caicedo. Nice looking ball. Danger averted for now. Palmer puts a cross in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. And he decides to cross it. Not one of his best. Berger. Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Berger. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Reed. Pedro. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. No foul, says the referee. James. João Pedro. Berger does really well to win the ball there. Chukwueze. Anderson. Reed. Tete. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice control. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Time to deliver. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. Oh, it's come loose. Palmer. Back into the middle. Smith Rowe. Now it's Jimenez. Robinson. Smith Rowe. And it's played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Robinson shifted upfield. Colwell. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. Palmer. He is just caressing the ball. Berger. Reed. Robinson. Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Now it's Smith Rowe. Can he get onto this? Colwell cuts it out. João Pedro. And here's Raul. Berger. Chukwueze! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
João Pedro. Cucurella. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Showing good feet. Cucurella puts them all in. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Bassi aim forwards. João Pedro. Fernandez. It's run loose here. And they've got a throw. Chukwueze. Tete. Anderson. And it's played forward. Tete. Bassi. Reed. Robinson. Smith Rowe looking to run onto it. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Fofana is there and he can get that clear. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. João Pedro. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Jimenez. Chukwueze. Tete. Tete forwards and with intent. Berger. Reed. Bassi gently done. Caicedo. James. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Muscular approach does pay off here. Smith Rowe. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Smith Rowe chasing after it. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Palmer. Palmer. Smith Rowe. Chukwueze. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cucurella. Oh, he's been flattened there. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Tries to get it clear. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Tete getting this one clear. Real chance here. James goes short. And it's Cucurella. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Caicedo is offering a right smile there.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. Colwell. James. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Reed. Robinson. Diop. Berger. Bassi. Anderson. Spread out to the left. James. Palmer. João Pedro. Fernandez. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella crosses. Bassi getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. Chooses to go back. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tete. Chukwueze. Diop. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Proves too strong. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Tete. Berger. Reed. Robinson. James. Pedro Neto. James. Looks to the other side. Palmer. Fernandez. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chukwueze. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Fernandez. That's good play. Cucurella gets into a good position. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Berger. Reed. Diop forwards and with intent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. In by James. Anderson can get it clear. Chance, surely! Gets the shot away! Just off target.
João Pedro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward. Smith Rowe looks to get on the end of this. James. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Raul. Reed. Smith Rowe. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Robinson. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Fofana. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. James chooses to go cross-field. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
João Pedro may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Chukwueze. Anderson. Berger. Reed. Tete. Tete played over towards the opposite flank. Smith Rowe. Berger. And the finish! James. Colwill. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. James drives forward on the overlap. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Smith Rowe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, what's he got in mind? Fofana. Played out to the right. Deep cross. Tete is there, and he can get that clear. João Pedro. Corner. Punched away. And it's Fernandez. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Berger. Anderson. Chukwueze is onto it in a flash. Caicedo. 60 minutes played. Played towards the other side. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Over to the left. Palmer. Fernandez. Fernandez laid out to the left flank. Fernandez. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Diop. Smith Rowe. And it's Smith Rowe. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Smith Rowe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shoots! James chooses to go cross-field. Caicedo. James. And here's Neto. James charging forward down that flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. There are a few waiting for it. Pedro Neto tries a shot! Cleared without complication. That's a good run he's making there. James. Crosses it in here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Anderson. Chukwueze. Berger. Tete. Chukwueze. Colwell. Fernandez. Cucurella. Cucurella played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Reed. Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Reed. Berger. Reed. Berger. Chukwueze. Berger. Reed. Tries a measured ball. Chalobah clears it away. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Done delicately. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Diop. Reed. Berger. And here's Raul. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Palmer. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. James. James crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Now he's off and running. Anderson. Reed. Berger. Reed. Spread out to the left. And it's Robinson. Strong running down that left flank. Referee's given a throw. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Fernandez must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Berger. Reed. Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. Now it's Smith Rowe, and he's managed to get free. And that's been repelled. Chalobah is there, and he can get that clear. Decent progress down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chukwueze does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. João Pedro.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Reed. Tete. And here's Chukwueze. That is lovely. James. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Palmer goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. Palmer. And he's on a charge. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Anderson. Reed. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Can he latch on to this? And that has been clubbed away. Diop. Anderson. Anderson. Forwards and with intent. Berger. Oh, sweet feet. Tete. A chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fofana can get it clear. Berger. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Smith Rowe. Reed. Robinson. Smith Rowe. And it's Berger. Chukwueze. Reed. And here's Smith Rowe. Robinson. Hangs. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Raúl Jiménez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Fernandez. Fofana, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Cucurella. Who played through for the wide man. And he cuts out the supply. Berger. Chukwueze. Tete. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's pulled him up for that challenge. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Deftly away. Lovely feet. Incoming delivery. Well, he's clearly asking too much with that. Berger. Caicedo gets a foot in here. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Out to the left it goes. João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. Smith Rowe. Berger. Chukwueze. Cucurella. Chalobah. Caicedo. And it's played forward. And it's Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cucurella has been caught there. It's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Firmly met. In once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chukwueze. Tete. Robinson. Berger. Over to the left. Delivered across. There's the shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Palmer. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Cucurella. He's free, he has got space. Here comes another cross. Nice interception, well timed. Smith Rowe. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. Robinson going full tilt down the left. Has crossed into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Cucurella. Just about up to 75 minutes. Berger. Into the channel. Chukwueze. Hit into the middle. Sanchez gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Fofana. Diop. That's a good run down the left. Smith Rowe plays it in. And the keeper has it. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer is the guilty party there. Smith Rowe. Ah, such a clever touch. Berger. Proves too strong. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fofana. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Reed. Tete. Chukwueze. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And it's Raul. Chukwueze. Reed. Forwards and with intent.
Smith Rowe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Colwell. Caicedo. James. Played towards the other side. Cucurella. Palmer. Caicedo. Caicedo played into space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Robinson. Oh, it's just a little long.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tete gets across to intercept that. Smith Rowe. Berger. Reed. Berger. Reed. Robinson. And it's Robinson. Here's Smith Rowe. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Berger. And here's Raul. Tete. And that's aimed into the middle. Another chance from a corner. Oh, clearance is short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Colwell shifted upfield. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Reed. And here's Raul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fernandez. Fofana. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. João Pedro. Caicedo. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
João Pedro.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bassi. Reed. Berger. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. He is just caressing the ball. Smith Rowe. Robinson. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul Jimenez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's lofted through here. That's really well cleared.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Palmer. Fernandez. Played into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Anderson chooses to go cross-field. João Pedro. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Fernandez chips it through. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Robinson. Berger. Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. Berger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fofana. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Reed. Smith Rowe. Oh, that's nice. Berger. Berger spreads it out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Sanchez sends that a long way. Short changes him with that pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Reed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pedro. And it's Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Smith Rowe. Berger. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Reed. Reed played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Robinson. Oh, nice touch. And here's Smith Rowe. Reed. Berger. Smith Rowe. James, aim forwards.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Reed. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Fernandez
Played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. Pedro. That has found him in acres of space. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that's a throw-in. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernandez. Caicedo. João Pedro. Palmer. Cucurella picks it up now. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tete. Berger. Chukwueze. Anderson looks to the other side. Reed. Played into space out wide. And he's heaved it away. Smith Rowe. And here's Rowe! It's anyone's ball now. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Caicedo. Colwell gently done. Out to the left it goes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Robinson. And it's Smith Rowe. Berger. Chukwueze. Reed. Berger. Robinson. And here's Smith Rowe. Can he deliver? And that has sent him sprawling.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice control. Time to deliver. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's played forward.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Succumbs to the pressure.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Pedro Neto. Robinson does really well to win the ball there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Chukwueze. Caicedo wins the duel this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cucurella. Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez laid out to the left flank. Ball driven towards the far post. James with the short one. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Cleared away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tete. Chukwueze. Chukwueze has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Berger. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. That's good play. Berger. Nice physical challenge.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Berger. Reed. It is now or never. Time is against them. And here's Chukwueze. And it's Berger. And here's Raul. That's not going far. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got space in the area. This could be their final throw of the dice. Defending of the desperate variety.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Berger. Now it's Jimenez. And here's Chukwueze. That is lovely. Berger. They are right into last chance territory.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fofana. Berger. Robinson. Smith Rowe. There's no flag. Here's Smith Rowe. Berger. Robinson. Here's the chance to cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. João Pedro takes the shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's gone for a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Smith Rowe. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. James. Pedro Neto. Proves too strong. Robinson. Smith Rowe. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Fernandez shifted upfield. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. No, that's not going to find its target. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer has it out wide and in space. Diop gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. Great work on the overlap. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Reed. Decent progress down the left. That's very neat. Smith Rowe, probing pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. João Pedro. Berger. And here's Chukwueze. Now it's Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe spread out to the left. And here's Raul. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Smith Rowe. And it's Robinson. He has found the shot at goal! Caicedo gets rid without sophistication. Robinson. Very nicely done. Lobbed in behind. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. Cucurella. Palmer. Chukwueze. Reed. Chukwueze. And here's Raul. Final seconds, this has to be it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. Reed. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? And he shoots! And he's heaved it away. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.